What's going on? My name is Jake and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a how-to. This how-to is going to be how to G-turn 180 and how to nollie 180. I'm doing both these tricks in one video because they're super similar and you can easily learn nollie 180s after you learn G-turns. Before you start doing G-turns, all you need to know is how to fakie. If you want to learn the nollie 180, you need to know how to fakie, how to G-turn, and how to nollie. Then you can go try this trick. G-turns and nollie 180s are relatively simple. You just need a little bit of practice and it won't take you that long to learn. Some tricks that I think will help you learn G-turns and nollie 180s are foot jam 180s and regular 180s. These will help you get the fakie part once you turn 180 degrees, and the fakie is generally the hardest part of this trick. For these beginner tricks, I like to talk about the foot position. Basically, your foot position is the same way as how you bunny hop if you're right foot forward or if you're left foot forward. If you haven't learned 180s or attempted 180s, you will not know which way to spin. And generally, the front foot forward you spin the opposite way. For example, if you're right foot forward, you would spin to the left. And if you're left foot forward, you would spin to the right. There are some people who are goofy footed. Now that you have your foot position set up and you know how to do all the tricks I listed before, it's time to start trying the G-turn. The first thing you want to know about trying the G-turn is you want to carve your front foot. You're basically going to carve all the way 180 degrees. As you start carving, you want to lift up your back wheel. Keep your back wheel lifted for the full 180 degrees. This trick is a little different than a 180. You want to look and turn your bars and kind of turn with your legs too. Once you start carving, you're going to lift up your front wheel like as you start. And then it's going to continue to be up until you land 180 degrees. You want to turn your head and kind of twist with your legs in the direction you want to go. It's kind of weird, but once you start doing it, it'll feel natural. You also want to turn your bars and turn your head. I cannot stress enough that you turn your head, because if you don't turn your head, you're not going to land the trick. As soon as your back wheel hits the ground, you want to start the fakie. Especially if you have a cassette, you want to start pedaling back right away, because this will make the fakie easier than if you wait. I would like to mention, the slower you go, the harder the trick will be. So the faster you go, it'll be easier to get locked into the fakie and do the trick consistently. Now that you have the G-turn locked and dialed, now it's time to learn the nollie 180. This is really similar to the G-turn, so we're just going to show you what to do now. When going out to nollie 180, you want to do this just like a regular G-turn 180. But once your back tire gets about 90 degrees or even a little bit more than that, you want to do a nollie, and then you're going to continue rotating and land the full 180 degrees. It's a little harder than it sounds, but it's fairly simple. So once again, you're going out the G-turn, then once you get here, you want to nollie and then come back in it. This nollie is going to be slightly weird because you want to continue the turn and then you want to kind of lean back, then pull up. Once you get to 90 degrees or a little bit past 90 degrees, you want to lean back, then lift up with your bars to perform the nollie. You don't got to go super high, you just got to go a little bit, and then you want to fakie out as normal. Once again, you're going to go like this, then you're going to nollie, and you're going to continue rotating because your momentum is pushing you at 180 degrees, and then you're going to come back and fakie out. It's really similar to a G-turn, so if you can G-turn, you can do this trick. Some extra tips are, again, it's easier to engage in the fakie if you're going faster. Your momentum will pull you the 180 degrees, and you can fakie smoothly if you're going faster. You gotta get comfortable lifting your back wheel, maybe doing foot jam 180s or going 90 degrees or like half moons as my friend Wesley used to do. When I first started learning tricks, I kind of like to map them out, like walk beside my bike and do them so I can see how it feels and looks. That's just my personal preference. These are all the tips I had for this video. I really hope this video helped you. You can leave a comment if you're having trouble and I'll try to answer it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment below, share with a friend, everything like that. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.